Hello everybody, we're live. Just waiting on people to show up here and we will get this going. Just gonna give it a little bit, but we do have the box right here. So as soon as we get people here on stream, we will definitely be opening some packs here, but right now we don't have anybody on stream, so we'll just give it a little bit more time. But I am very much looking forward to opening that, as well as this, the Spidey Sensational Showdown box as well. So I've been looking forward to it ever since it was announced, because I'm a huge Spidey fan. So as more and more people start showing up, we will get to opening that. But for the time being, we are dealing with, well, what I have. So thank you for joining us. I see we got one viewer in chat now. Feel free to say hi, and if you would be interested, we have a fishing game that you can play on stream. Just do !fish if you are on Twitch, and you should see a little interaction appear on screen. It's a fun little game that viewers of the stream on Twitch can actually interact with. I'm not sure, I don't think it works with YouTube, just Twitch, but if you're watching on Twitch, feel free to do !fish. Again, we have our box here, so we will be opening that shortly. But I do thank you for joining us, and feel free to say hi, no matter which platform you're on. If the music's a little too low, too loud, just let me know. Well, given my follower account, I'm just going to go ahead and start it, just because I think I don't want to keep you waiting. So we will get to it right now. So as you can see, we have our box right here. So I will start my trusty knife right here, and we will probably do a good little serration right there. We will take the wrapping off. Guaranteed foil on every pack. Doesn't mean it's a rare foil though. Just means it's a foil. It could be a 1 penny foil for all I know. Alright, so now that we got that all good, we will open our box here. And this is my first time seeing anything inside the box, so keep that in mind. I have gone to pre-release, but I did not do anything. Alright. So it's Green Goblin, and it says scan here to discover the coolest cards. So you can scan that QR code and it will let you see more about the cards in the set, I presume. But that's some really cool art right there. I like that art for Green Goblin. Okay. We have our packs of Spider-Man here. We're going to set these out right here. I'll set to the box to the side here. And then... okay. Set these packs to the side here. We'll start with our first pack. And I believe these have pull tabs. Actually, these packs do not have pull tabs. Okay, so we will just go ahead and open them the normal way, I suppose. Alright. So, we have, sorry about that, Electro's Bolt, Spider-Rex Staring Dino, Common Crook, Daily Bugle Reporters, Passenger Entry, Oscorp Research Team, Spectacular Tactics, a Spider Bot, and now we're getting to the uncommons. We have Vulture Scheming Scavenger. We have Prison Break, followed by Wisecrack. And it looks like we're going to have our first rare. And it is, oh, Cosmic Spider-Man, our first mythic of the box. A 5-color Spider-Man, the Spider Human Hero, has Flying, First Strike, Trample, Lifelink, and Haste. And at the beginning of combat on your turn, other spiders you control gain Flying, First Strike, Trample, Lifelink, and Haste until end of turn. That seems like it would make a great commander card. So we will set that to our side right there. And then our land is the Vibrant Cityscape in foil. So that's our foil for the pack. And then we get a Spiderweb Plains. And then our token is a treasure token. Always good to have those tokens. On to pack 2. Okay. I'm just going to go through the rares and mythics after we do 2-3 packs. So we got Whoosh, Stegron the Dinosaur Man, Kapow, Venom Evil Unleashed, Whip, another Vibrant Cityscape, Eerie Gravestone, Spider Islanders, and now we're into our uncommons. We got Web Shooters, Hobgoblin Mantled Marauder, Scarlet Spider Cane, and our first rare is Spider-Man 2099. It's a nice one. Then our foil for the pack is Web Warriors. Our land is University Campus. And we have a spider token. So far, so good. I'm going to move things around here so we can keep all this stuff separate. All right. going on to pack 3. I think this will be the last pack I show off the commons and uncommons, and we'll just go straight into the rares and mythics from here on out. That way we aren't wasting anybody's time. Unless you just want the whole box, commons, uncommons, everything, just let me know. Alright, we got Spider-Man, Web Slinger, Whoosh, Stegron the Dinosaur Man, Kapow, Venom Evil Unleashed, Noose Helicopter, Bagel and Schmear, Mob Lookout, Vulture Scheming Scavenger, yep, and then we got Molten Man Inferno Incarnate, Rhino Barreling Brute. Ooh, our second mythic, Imposter Syndrome. Ooh, and our foil is Sandman Shifting Scoundrel. So that's a nice little rare there. Not worth a whole lot, but hey, it's still nice. And we got a regular forest and a human citizen token. All right, going forward. Yes, I am opening new packs. This is the Spider-Man set for Magic the Gathering. So I'm a big Spider-Man fan, and I figured everybody would be interested in seeing these. So we're just going to go through our, thank you. We're going to go through our commons real quick. Just let you look at them real quick. Just because I like the Venom cards right there. So there's our commons. All right. Now we're going to go to our uncommons. Terrific Team, Flying Octobot, and Scarlet Spider Cane. And our, ooh, we got another mythic. We got Miles Morales Spider-Man, which it's a flip card because on the back you have Ultimate Spider-Man. So that is awesome. We got two, ooh, and our foil is J. Jonah Jameson. That's pretty nice. Box is looking pretty nice so far. Then we got a swamp and a treasure token. There's 30 packs in this box, so we're just trying to see what we can pull here. And I do have 3 additional packs because, as I said earlier, we have this special showdown box here as well. Like I said, I'm a huge Spidey fan, so I went all out on this set. Alright, so we got Stegoron, Kapow, Storm Being a Beast, Spider-Man No More, Spider Manifestation. There's our commons. Then we have Shrink Troublemaker, Secret Identity, which is pretty nice. Ooh, a comic art card, Spider plotted by Penny. That's a pretty nice looking card right there. And then another mythic, Web of Life and Destiny. That is pretty nice. So that is pretty cool. Our foil is Ben Riley. That is pretty cool. I really like that card. And then we have a foil, or not a foil, but a webbed swamp and a treasure token. Hey, and Scrappin', if you're still there, you can definitely do fishing if you wish. I do both actually. I collect and I play. I definitely enjoy playing. In fact, playing is what got me into the thing, but I collect as well. Let's see what you get. Oh, a traffic cone. Not. I'm sure you'll do a little bit better here. All right, so we got that. Professional wrestler, Scorpion Sting, Wild Pack Squad, Skyward Spider, Venomized Cat, Bagel and Schmear. And then we'll go into our uncommons. Terrific Team Up. Morbius the Living Vampire, which is always pretty cool. Silver Sable. Silver Sable looks pretty good. And then I think we're going into our rares here. Yep. And we have Carnage, Crimson Chaos. Oh, I love me the symbiotes. So that's a pretty awesome card to get. And then our foil is a news helicopter. Nothing that fantastic. And then we just got a island and a treasure token. Yeah, I definitely enjoy the game a lot. It's a fun game to play, and for anybody looking to learn how to play, playing their free game, Magic Arena, is a great way to learn how to play the game. 30 packs. Yeah, we have 30 packs in this box here, so... Yeah, you get 30 packs in a play booster box, which is, yeah, it's quite a bit. But that's why I kind of, after a while, just start showing off the uncommons and commons pretty quickly, because it would take a lot longer to show off the entire 30 packs of 14 cards apiece. And then we got the Superior Spider-Man as our rare. And we got With Great Power as our additional rare. That's always nice. And then we got Molten Man Inferno as our foil. And then we got another, our land as a foil, a Sinister Hideout, and we have a spider token. Let's see what you get this time. Ooh, gummy worms. Slightly better. At least it's not a traffic cone. Yeah, exactly. You can eat those at least. Sort of like this token I see on the back here. It's a food token, but it's a hot dog. All right. So City Pigeon, Beetle, Shock, Spider-Man, Inner Demons, Hot Dog Cart, Lurking Lizard, Skyward Spider. Into our uncommons. Oh, this is our first time seeing this. Madam Web, Clairvoyant. Green Goblin, Reverent. Spider-Girl, Legacy Hero. And Craven's Last Hunt is our rare. Kind of like the art on that. Then our foil is Scorpion Sting and a basic Plains. Yeah, Scrappin', I hope you've been doing all right. Been kind of busy this week, so just now getting around to my streaming and stuff, but we are doing okay here. Masked Meower, Mechanical Mobster. Okay, then we got Chameleon, Masker of Disguise. Spider Suit, Wisecrack. And then our rare is Jackal, Genius Geneticist. Ooh, then we have Maximum Carnage. Followed by our foil, which is Whoosh. And then our Land of Sunborn Stationary and a robot token. Alright, hope you get something good this time. Hey, you got a starfish. That's pretty good. Okay. Exactly, you got Patrick. Oh, hi, SpongeBob. All right. So we got a Shock, a Spider-Man, Inner Demons, Selfless Police Captain, Doc Ock, Romantic Rendezvous, Masked Meower, Spectacular Tactics. Exactly. Thank you. And then we got Silver Sable, Mercenary Leader, Kraven Proud Predator. I love Kraven and anything Spider-Man. He's awesome. Spider-Mobile. And then we have another Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Our foil is Tombstone. That career criminal. That's our first time seeing Tombstone in this set. And then we have a University Campus and a robot. Okay, Doc Ock's Henchman, Steel Wrecking Ball, Guy in the Chair, Venom's Hunger, that's cool art, Darling Aerial Ally, Amazing Acrobatics, News Helicopter, Eerie Gravestone, and then we go to our uncommons, Shocker Unshakable, Living Brain, Mechanical Marvel, Spider-Man India, then our rare, Lizard Connor's Curse, our first lizard. Then we got Doc Ock's Henchman as one of our foils. And then Ominous Asylum is our foil land. And then we have a treasure. Let's see, what else do we got here? Whip, Doc Ock's Henchman, Steel Wrecking Ball, Guy in the Chair, Venom's Hunger, News Helicopter, Mob Lookout, Masked Meower, Kraven, Flying Octobot, Costume Closet, and then our rare is a Villainous Wrath. Our foil's a Masked Meower. And we get an island and a treasure. Web Up, Mysterio's Phantasm, Stegron, Kapow, Swarm, Vibrant Cityscape, Spider-Man No More, Spider Manifestation. Then we've got School Days, Pictures of Spider-Man, Spider Suit, and then we've got Symbiote Spider-Man, one of my favorite Spider-Man. And then we've got Spectacular Tactics, No. Hold on just a second here. I know what this is. Sorry. Yep, nope. Yep, had to get rid of that. Sorry. Spectacular tactics and sinister hideout and a treasure. Yeah. Trust me, I do too. Just a bunch of scammers on here who just want to try to take advantage of people who don't know any better. Thankfully I do, but it's just sad that I think they're gonna try. Anyway, steel wrecking ball, grow extra arms, risky research, whip, amazing acrobatics, venomized cat, bagel and schmear, daily bugle building. It's our first one of these. Heroes Hangout. Robotics Mastery. Ooh, then we got a great land from the set. Multiversal Passage. And then we got another rare. Mysterio Master of Illusion. Our foil is Steel Wrecking Ball. It is. I really like the art on this set, because who doesn't like Spider? Well, there's a lot of Spider-Man art on here I really like. And then treasure. I'm hoping we get some of the good villains like Norman Osborn and Green Goblin that are the good ones, but we shall see. Doc Ock, Taxi Driver, Subway Train, Merciless Enforcers, Web Up, Oscorp Research Team, Gallant Citizen, Spider-Bot. Then we got Prison Break, Spiders Man. If you don't know, this Spider-Man is called Spiders Man because it's actually a bunch of spiders making up the consciousness of Peter Parker inside that suit. So it's just a bunch of spiders in there, for those of you who didn't know. Flash Thompson. Ooh, then we got Agent Venom. Yeah, a lot of people see that Spiders Man and they just think, oh, it's just Spider-Man. No, it's Spiders Man. But yeah, Agent Venom, he's awesome. Then we've got Guy in the Chair as our foil, then a foil planes, and then a treasure token. Looks like we're about halfway through our packs here. Romantic Rendezvous, Professional Wrestler, Scorpion Sting, Spider-Man, Doc Ock, Mechanical, Scout the City, Pumpkin Bombardment, Spider Slayer. Now that's pretty cool. Spider Bite, Web Warden, Spider, plotted by Penny. Then our first rare is Orana, Heart of the Spider. Our foil is Doc Ock. Then we've got a forest and a robot token. Okay. We got selfless, unstable, romantic, professional, scorpion sting, spider islanders, hot dog cart. Now we got the prowler, clawed thief, Ezekiel Sims. Ooh, we got Spider-Man Noir and this beautiful comic art. I really like that art right there. Our rare is Sandman Shifting Scoundrel. We got a second rare, Spider-Woman Stunning Savior. And then we got our foil, which is Gallant Citizen, a forest, and a robot token. I'm just gonna kind of quickly go through these real quick. I'm not gonna mention names anymore unless I see something that just pops out. Aunt May. Okay, we gotta show off Aunt May. Spider-Mobile. Our rare is Hydro-Man. Our foil is a flying Octobot. Yay! Then we get the Savage Mansion is our land, followed by a robot token. Okay. Okay. We have Spider Girl, Madam Web, and Tombstone again, and our rare is... Oh, nope, that's not our rare. Our rare is Rent is Due. It's almost the first of the month, so I guess it makes sense for some people. All right. Followed by our foil, which is Spider-Gwen Free Spirit. Suburban Sanctuary is our land, and we have a treasure token. Okay, we've got Spider-Gwen. Ooh, we have Wraith, Vicious Vigilante. Our first time seeing Scorpion. And our rare is all the awesome Spider Ham, Peter Porker, Spider Pig, Spider Pig. All right, and then we have another rare, Parker's Luck. And then our foil is a passenger ferry. Yeah. Everyone loves Peter Porker. Then Ominous Asylum is our land, and we have a spider token. Yeah, I love Peter Porker. He's one of my favorites. All right. Then we have Starling, amazing. Grow extra arms. Yeah, that would not be too pleasant. Risky research, spectacular tactics, bombardment of the city, raging goblinoids, sun spider, pictures of Spider-Man. Ooh, another art card. We have Spider-Punk. I love this version of Spider-Punk. That looks awesome. That's an awesome looking card. And one of the better cards from the set too, so happy to have it. Spider-Man Web Slinger as our foil. And then we have a University Campus and a Spider Token. We're down to we're down to 9 packs. So far it looks like most of the money from our packs is going to some of the weaker stuff in the set, but we never know. Hey, got an oyster this time. Nice. Got Aunt May, Wall Crawl, the Spots Portal. Then our Hide on the Ceiling is our rare. Got Kapow as our foil. Suburban Sanctuary is our foil land, and then we got a treasure. Oh yeah, I knew what cards are in the set. There's like 300 cards in the entire set. I honestly don't care what I pull. It's just for fun anyway, but it's not a for money thing. I just get curious what kind of stuff I'm gonna get before I purchase a box. But being it's Spider-Man, I was gonna purchase it anyway, regardless if I got money or not. So Sudden Strike, Sandman's Quicksand, Rhino Barreling Brute. Ooh, we got another art card. Spider Woman, Stunning Savior. Now that's a cool looking card. It is. It very much is, but I really don't care. If I'm gonna gamble, I'd rather gamble with cards that I can play with, so. Yeah, you can sell cards if you wish. I don't. I just, for me, it's more trade value than anything. Because if I have cards that I'm not going to use that are worth something, I can always trade them to my buddies. Like I have a buddy who might be watching this later and decide he wants something, and he can just ask me for something and I'll trade it to him for cards that I can actually use. And we have a robot. So I really don't lose out either way. I don't care if, but like I said, this set, I really don't care if I get trade value or not. It's just more I like Spider-Man, so I don't care if I get value or not. I'll have it as a collection piece if it in anything. But as far as cards I play with, there aren't too many in this set that are worth playing. There's a format for the game called Commander, which there are some cards in the set that I might want for that format, but most of them are in upcoming sets or sets that have recently released that I'm going to play with. This set is more of a set that I'm interested in just collecting the cards just for collection reasons. But there are going to be a few I play with, though. Yes, you definitely do. The format I play can use cards all the way back to the beginning of the game, back in 1995. The newer formats, like Standard, uses the current. They just changed it a few years ago to like the current, I think, 3 years of cards, and then they rotate out every year. So every fall you're going to have some cards that just can no longer be played in the 60 card standard format. Then there's modern, which goes back to like early 2000s and up to current. And so you can just use all the different sets, combine them into a deck that works really well, and you get some really interesting interactions. The Commander format I play, allows one copy of each card in your deck except for basic lands. The exception to that is if you got a card that says there can be X amount of these cards in a deck, then you can put that many cards of that many copies of that card in your deck. But for the most part, it's one of each card except basic lands. So, but it's a fun game if you've never played it. It takes a lot of thinking in the beginning, but once you start learning all the keywords and stuff on cards, you can kind of... I learned a lot from my buddy who I was talking about earlier. His name is Jeremy, and he taught me a lot of what I know about the game. But the game itself is, once you start playing, you will understand why cracking packs, as we call it, becomes kind of ooh, we got Spider Sense. That is a cool card to get, but it becomes sort of a fun thing to do. But I always make sure we got the money before I just buy a box or something. I don't just willy-nilly buy a box. Mary Jane. But that's why my wife and I have our fun money that we set to the side. That way we put fun money into our budget, so who cares? Oh, our foil is a hot dog cart. Oh, that's what we all want, is a hot dog cart. Ooh. A mountain. Now this is a cool looking mountain. And we have a treasure token. All right, down to the last 6 packs. Yeah, if you were ever interested in actually seeing me play one of my decks, I might play Magic Arena on here at some point, and you can kind of see how the game interacts and plays. And that way you can kind of see exactly what I mean by how the interactions work. It's a very fun game to play. Taxi driver. Yeah, to be honest, Spider-Man is a newer type of thing they're doing to try to get people interested in the game. Because the Magic universe is mostly like Dungeons and Dragons characters, meaning there's a lot more dragons, goblins, things like that. And this is just a sort of uh off the beat thing they call Universes Beyond, where they get IP from other companies to try to appeal to a wider audience to try to pull them into the game. So I was already playing the game, so to just see Spider-Man come to the game was pretty cool. But like, unfortunately, a lot of the cards in the set are lackluster. So while there are some cool cards like the Soul Stones in this, if we were to pull it, that would be a awesome card to pull. But so far I have a feeling we're not going to see that. I put that in my mythic rare pile. I get the feeling we're not. No, these, you can use these cards. These are fully legal in the game. There are certain sets they do make that are, they have, instead, if you notice, these cards have a black border around them. The cards with a silver border around them or a gold border are not legal in the game, unless you're just doing kitchen table games. But and that's just because they're really interesting cards. Like there's the silver card border cards, they're unsets, and what they usually do is have things like, hey, rip this card into a million pieces, and wherever the pieces land on other cards, those cards get destroyed, and so you can't all those cards go poof on the opponent's board. So fun things like that. But things like this can be played because they're totally legal in the game. All right. No, it looks like in the back there I can kind of see an art card. Ooh, I really like that. That art card looks great. Almost looks fake, but I know it's not, it's real. Goblin Bombardment. I like the look of that one. That's a nice one. And our rare is Shadow of the Goblin. Our foil is a Bagel and Schmear. And then we got a Swamp and a Human Citizen token. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for joining me. Happy to have you on the stream here. Hope you sleep well. And our rare is the Spot Living Portal. We have J. Jonah Jameson as an additional rare. We have Wisecrack as our foil. Suburban Sanctuary as our land. And a treasure token. Down to the final 3 packs. Subway train. Our rare is with great power. Followed by Spinneret and Spiderling. Our foil is Oscorp Research Team. And a foil, island, and a robot token. Down to the final two. Will we get anything super valuable? We shall see. Morbius. All right. Our rare is Parker's camera. Eerie Gravestone is our foil. Sinister Hideout is our land. And we have a robot token. Final pack. Please be something good. Please be something good. Let's see what we got. Okay. Alien Symbiosis. That's pretty cool looking. All right, what are we getting? Craven the Hunter. Wah, wah. We get Electro's Bolt as our foil and a swamp. Nothing too high value, but like I said, I don't really care. I just wanted to have stuff to open because it's a fun set, and whether I get something valuable or not, it's the fun of opening it for me. Okay. Ton of bulk, but I will set this all in my box. We got probably about 40 rares and mythics here. That's decent pull. Okay. Okay. Now that we have opened that, we'll set these to the side for now. We have our Spidey's Sensational Showdown box. Well, let's get to opening this. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. All right, so we'll put our cards in here and it'll make up this on the other side. Now, if you notice, there's punch out cards here, and we have these punch outs so that we can put them on this so we can use our playable cards. So we can pull this off like that. Then we can punch these out. Have Venom. Our Spidey logoed Magic logo. You can barely see that, but it's there. Trust me. Okay. And then in this somewhere, top here, there we go. You get your art cards in one pack. In the other pack, well, we get 3 more booster packs, which I'll open those afterwards. And we get our playable cards, which are in this pack. So I think, if I remember correctly, there is a stand. Maybe not. No. Yeah, okay. So these are just to do with as you please, these punch outs. So yeah, because I don't see anything to set them to the side or anything. Okay. Yeah, so ignore what I said earlier about those being used. Okay, so these are our playable cards. We'll open those last. These are our art cards. And those are going to go in this. So we will open this pack first. As you can see, Spider-Man art series. So we have this art card, Venom art card, Green Goblin art card, Doc Ock art card, Spidey art card, and a Goblin Bomb art card. So we will set, I believe Spidey goes here. Because you'll see what I mean here in a second. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Try not to destroy the thing. Okay. This is why you use the art cards and not... And as we can see, that is what we end up with. Which that is pretty cool. I'm going to set that to the side there. And it'll just be a decorative piece on my desk. And now we will open the playable cards. And let's see, we have Grasping Tentacles, Venom Deadly Devourer, Green Goblin Nemesis, Doc Ock Evil Inventor, Sensational Spider-Man, and Pumpkin Bombs, which I will definitely be using these, because these are awesome. Okay. Now that I've opened those, and they've already curled from just being exposed to air. Crazy. But that's new magic foils for you. Okay. We've got 3 more packs here now. These again do not have pull tabs. Okay. So let's see what we get in our 3 packs. Oh, we got Black Cat. That's new. Our foil is Spider Manifestation. And we got a university campus and a treasure token. Yay. Okay. Oh. Strength of will. Selfless police captain, a forest and a robot. All right. Our final pack to open for tonight. Raven the Hunter. Ironic. Same as the box. Final one from the box. Yeah, that is what it is. And we got another Miles Morales. I guess it's not too bad. Because we got Ultimate Spider-Man there again. Doc Ock's Henchman and a Planes. Okay. So overall, our pulls were not terrible, but not great. Definitely, if you're looking from a money perspective, did not make that back at all. Especially with tanking prices right now. But, like I said, I'm just getting them because I like Spider-Man, so I really don't care. Would I have liked to have seen something like Venom, Eddie Brock, and Norman Osborn and Green Goblin and stuff like that? Yes. But it is what it is. So I'm still happy. For either way, it's just a fun game. So that said, we now have our stack of rares and mythics, as well as comic book art cards, which that's a fair stack. Mostly bulk, but it's a fair stack. So I am pleased. So overall, I think we did pretty well for just having fun. Who knows? I might get another box if you guys are interested, but just give me a second to put these to the side. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. I want to clear up some garbage real quick. We are back. So, let us get into we're going to change our category here because I'm going to be starting I'm going okay. All right, so well, I think what I'm going to do on YouTube is just leave it alone and you can see the schedule and stuff afterwards. Okay. Killing the music now. So we will begin our schedule 1. All right. Let's try to go back into Arctic Emporium and see where we end up. Oh, we start from the beginning again, apparently. Well, I'm ready to start from the beginning, so... All right. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. Whatever. We gotta do this because we already did this on a previous stream. So I'm just kind of gonna rush through this real quick because apparently the tutorial just kind of glitched. But there's been an update since, so hopefully we don't end up with that again this time. Yeah, sure. Yep, that's fine. All right. Oh well. I never said I was the best driver, right? Let's talk to Andy. Cool. Let's go ahead to... Chelsea near the doctors. Got it. Okay, Chelsea. There we go. Now we need to purchase soil from the hardware store. I'd like to purchase some all right. Now we'll talk to Uncle Nelson's contact. And we will see exactly what he's up to. I already got a... Yeah. I also need some seeds. Alright. That was close. Didn't expect police on the scene. Okay. See ya. Okay. Okay. Head to bed when I'm ready. Alright. Please tell me it's not going to crash here like it did before. Please don't tell me it got stuck here again. Hello? I'm stuck. Let me try something real quick. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to see why it's... That's not it. You turn VSync off? Okay. I have to. I'm sorry. I think we're gonna have to... We're gonna call it the Arctic Empire, and we'll skip the prologue. Let's see if that fixes our problem. There we go. There we go. I like that. There we go. Okay. Heard you're in some trouble. Best not to talk over your mobile phone. Go find a payphone. All right. Ah, good to hear your voice, buddy. Looks like our luck finally ran out. The feds have got me locked up while I wait for trial. Glad to hear you managed to slip out, though. Before I moved to Serena Flats, I used to live out there in Highland Point. Not the nicest town around, but plenty of opportunity for someone in your line of work. Memory serves, I've got some cash stashed out there. Ain't much, but it'll be enough to get you back on your feet. You can find it stashed near the town hall fountain in the canal and behind the supermarket. So, in the town hall fountain behind the supermarket. Go grab it, head to the RV, and we'll go from there. All right. F the police. All right. One second. I'm gonna add VSync in there. Better. Okay. we go. Okay, head back to the RV. What? Welcome to Highland Point. This is our territory. Don't interfere. Oh, really? Okay, then. Well, now where are we gonna live? Okay. No, it's not. The Benzies family. All right. Grow tent, soil, and watering can. Okay. Taco ticklers, huh? Oh, thank. Oh, that. Okay. Room one. All right. Pause it. Pac-Man Ghost? That's interesting. The Piss Hut. Tax evasion, tax minimization, DUI, faulty breathalyzer, felony murder, justified self-defense. Ham legal services. Alright. Barbershop, laundromat, thrifty threads, gas smart. Okay. Police. Oh, just what I need, a casino. Yeah. Gamble all the hard-earned winnings away. There we go. Dan's Hardware. Let's see. Grow tent, soil, and a watering can. I work in agriculture. Thanks. Wish I had known I was so close. Okay. Alright, so we will... We'll put it over here. And we will... pour some soil. Okay. Okay. Requested dead drop. Okay. I heard something. Okay. Okay. Need to stay away from them. Okay. 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 Couldn't see what I was doing. No! Shoot. Ah! Of course I would get caught. Well, at least the soil, but okay. Um, I'll take $3 for. Shimmers packaging station. Okay. Um, Okay. Hmm. Okay. Wait. Hi, SpongeBob. That's funny. Well, need 8 more bucks. $5 more bucks. $3 more bucks. Perfect. All right. Okay. Okay, so now I'm just trying to figure out how to get it says to list it on the app in the product manager. Wouldn't that be this? Oh, that's for sale. Okay. I'm just gonna Jesse Waters. Hmm. Let's do afternoon between 12 and 6. Hmm. That's supposed to be Heisenberg reference. I wouldn't be surprised. Yep. Bud's Bar. Okay. What time is it now? All right, let's try that again. Okay, come on. All right. Mm, 40. Mm. Oh, I am doing good. Sorry, I just was paying attention to the game. I'm doing good. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Sorry I didn't see you before now, but okay. I do. I do. I just, I'm playing this because been seeing a lot of people playing it and it seemed like a fun game. Okay, so what time is it now? Okay. Yep. We'll give you 2. Yeah, those are fun games. I, uh, mm, 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 mm-hmm. Yeah, kinda was getting that feeling. Start asking you where you're from, that's usually a sign. Sorry about that, chat. Just one of those. I, all right. Yeah, let's buy another tent. Yeah, let's buy another tent.
うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん。うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.うん.
Actually, we'll probably want to get some baggies while we're here too. Actually, let's make that double since we just got another tent. Okay. Where am I at? I need to come out here. Okay. Okay. Uh, mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Peter file. Okay. Well, we first need to start first, so... Okay. Okay. Hold on a second. Not sure why that popped up. Okay. I'll go ahead and sleep. You cool. Well, I think for tonight, since it's getting pretty late and I have to work tomorrow, I think that's where we're going to leave it for now. I don't know if there's any way I can save. Let me see. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. 2 minutes ago, that's fine. I'm going to leave it here. Actually, I wonder if I can... All right. Yeah, I'm going to leave it here, and I will hopefully tomorrow night. If not tomorrow night, we'll do it on Wednesday night probably. So I will let you know. Follow my Discord. That'll be the best way to see where we're gonna go from here. Probably, if I had to guess, Wednesday would probably be the next one, just because Mondays I get pretty exhausted and everything from work and everything. But if by chance I do decide to do it tomorrow night, I will let you know. Thanks to everyone who stopped by to see the pack openings, and as well as stick around for a little bit of Schedule 1. And we will see you next time. Thanks again. Bye, guys.